think I should be live already. Check it out. Yeah, it looks like I'm live. Okay, yeah, the stream is working. I'm gonna post the link on my socials. Okay. Okay, sorry. Just taking some time to post and let everyone know that we're streaming right now. Hello, Andrew. How are you doing? Yeah, everything's well. Hope you're well too. So far, the week uh, has been nice. Probably today we're not gonna have much, but since the stream was already like scheduled and everything, we're gonna see how price moves today after the big news of tariffs from yesterday's Trump. Hello, Stephen. I didn't check charts on the whole morning. Like I just woke up. I'm from Spain, so I just woke up and went to do things, and I didn't check charts yet. Let's see what we get. Today is not going to be a day to trade um, funded accounts because they have a rule on like when the market drops like a big chunk and has, I don't know if it's a 5% or 4.5% or something like this move, they don't let you trade anymore when you're funded. So there's a threshold that you have to be aware of. That's why today I have my live account open. Okay, let me check. Yeah, that, you're referring to this, right? That was also clean unicorn. With Asia high being swept at London. And then we move down. That was actually nice. Yeah, we also swept that high here. Yeah. That's nice. It was a nice catch if you got it. So what are we seeing today? Because in reality, I want to see lower, but the fact that we are 4.5% down already is a little bit concerning to me because, like, I don't know what do we expect for today to end the day at, like, even more lower. Yeah, exactly, Andrew. CL is 7.3% on the day already. um I wouldn't be surprised that we keep going lower on CL, to be honest. Yeah, bro, I would lean on into thinking that we might keep going lower. That's for sure. Let me check higher time frame. What is gold doing? Okay. What more? I don't know. To be honest, I'm going with no expectations today, as I don't want to like think of any case scenario, because probably what we think it could happen, it's probably not what's gonna happen. So I'm just gonna approach today with no bias, and even though I think we might go lower, but just I don't know, just waiting to see what um New Year Open gives us. And if something happens, probably today is going to be one of the days that we just end the stream uh, sooner that we than we used to, just because I don't want to be like um, spending that much time in front of the charts if nothing is going to happen, or I'm not going to have any like opportunity to trade, right? So far, the month for me started really well. We can go over yesterday trade, I think. Yeah. And basically, it's a shame that I didn't stream yesterday, but we had that all that highs here as smooth edges. Um, that were landing. I think Asia session was something like this, and London was something like this. So we had both Asia liquidity and London liquidity um, aligning with the smooth edges here, right? And then um, we went lower. That move happened right before open. That's 9:25. That's open. So around open, we had some sort of liquidity being swept, and then we did get a breaker to trade off of. No retest, but the framework is here. That's how my framework looks like. And I took a trade along that move yesterday. And the quarter is starting really nice for me. Let me check. Hello, brother. Hello, Blaze. Yeah, that was a really nice move. I wouldn't be surprised if today we just uh, trade around this range here. We don't move much because I don't know. After big expansions, we tend to accumulate for today, right, Andrew? Like you were aiming for price to get like to these lows here. We have news at 10. Let me check. We do have news at 10. We have PMI, but I don't think it's gonna be something. Well, it could be, but I don't know. For sure, we're gonna keep an eye on PMI. But as I was saying, I think one possibility for today is that we keep trading inside this um, daily manipulation range from the stat map, and maybe we could also deviate lower to the distribution levels. Maybe that's also a possibility, just because the range today, well, it looks smaller, but yeah, those are 177 points, 173. So yeah, already those are big moves. So I wouldn't be surprised if we just consolidate here and not like too much. Okay, 1 minute until open. Let's switch to MNQ because I'm gonna stay on NQ. Again, be aware of today. Now that we are a little bit more people inside the stream, be aware of if you're trading your funded accounts with prop firms, that they do have a threshold where if NQ drops, or at least futures drops like a certain percent of on the day, you're not uh, able to open positions. So just be aware of that. I don't know what the threshold is on this funded, so just so you know. Hello, Alex. Okay, pumping. We are pumping. Okay. I don't know if I would take this, to be honest. What is CS doing? Yes, looking actually a little bit better. Just um London didn't take like some sort of Asia liquidity. And then Q did, so we do have SMT here. When that happens, I need to be more cautious on thinking if we are going to get here or not, just because one of the assets already took that Asia session liquidity, and one of the assets doesn't have smooth edges. So right now, if I would want to take a position, probably would be something like this on ES, because we just tapped into minus distribution. We're approaching that breaker here, and we do have this kind of smooth edges. If we actually close above the breaker, we're going to close also above the plus daily distribution, manipulation level. Let's see, I don't want to form SMT here. But ES is also looking like it wants higher. So I'm going to just risk here. Probably that trade is going to be super risky. Oh yeah, because that can is really, really small. Four, five. We don't have SMT here now. I'm just gonna risk it just because it actually looks like framework looks nice. But the fact that we created SMT here, I don't like it that much. Let me check. Yes, I want to see that close. How we close his here? Okay, so that's actually close that I would like to see. And Q didn't get it. So we do have SMT here. This is probably going to be a quick stop loss, maybe. Not looking that great. We tapped again into the 1 hour fair value gap here. It looks like it's trying to hold, but okay, that reaction is nice. Let's see if we can close a little bit higher from here. Let's see if we can stay above that plus manipulation level. Is that also one of the reasons why I'm taking this? Because we do have like the start map level aligning with breakers, so I'm going to use that as confluence. I'm not sure if we are going to hold in case that this works. If I do want to hold into the smooth edges here, or if we're going to close here at London high here on ES. I don't know. We have news, medium impact news is now at 9:45. And 15 is going to close in 4 minutes. Probably with news that's going to stop me out here. Most likely. I don't know how sensitive would price would price be with news today, to be honest. Now it's probably going to stop me out. Yep, it stopped me out here. Okay, let's see. I would be mad if we just hold here. Let's see. Yeah, what's gold doing? Gold is not looking that bad. YM is inside that breaker still. Yes, still holding. Case we have the news, the medium impact news right now. Not much happening. Probably the best move would have been to wait for 10 a.m. Now we have the fair value gap with gold. So would be gold. CL didn't close above. Quite boring so far. Let's get rid of it. Someone inside the lab mentioned me that he wanted char for USD CAD, but right now I don't know. Give me 1 second, guys. I have a call. Okay, I'm back. Did anyone take a trade today? I think some of you took the short here on that move. Yeah, probably the paper today is going to be the best choice. I wanted to take a trade here just because it made sense to me. But so far, I don't know. Gold keeps going higher. CL, not much. I think CL is going to keep going lower. I just want to see how the news um how the news do. And if nothing happens after the news release, then it's probably gonna be a day for me. Seven minutes and the nails. Yeah, exactly, Andrew. That's true. Yeah, Rene. Yeah, yeah. I did take a long. I mean, show you. I did take this long on ES. After that candle close here, I did take that one. I mentioned the thing that we do have SMTs on the smooth edges here. Like that was my reason for like that we do have that formation here for long, just because like it looked nice, and we did tap into minus distribution, and the breaker was aligned with plus manipulation level. So I was looking for a close above the breaker that we get, that being aligned with the plus manipulation level. So hoping that we close above here and we held price here to then maybe trade a bit higher, and yeah, dictate that trade. But yeah, but for now, I think the play would be to not touch this anymore if you're not comfortable, or like if you're not willing to risk. And if you are willing to risk, just wait for news at 10 a.m. to actually see where price might go for the session. But yeah, essentially that was the idea, and it failed basically. Doesn't mean we cannot trade like up. So for our looking, so that fair value gap here is gone. He's holding way better than he is right now. That's not SMT anymore. He's holding. Okay, 2 minutes into the news. I just want to see how news do. Um, do you, I guess you have the data, but I don't think so. Try restarting. Okay, that's news. We just swept this. Jesus, everything's so slow. Um, so I think it's good question. I think it's more of like a personal preference. Um, because you're gonna be able. Okay, yeah, I get your point. Like we don't actually know where price might go. We also mentioned at the start of the stream that uh, that we are down 4.5% on the day. Uh, so, what do you expect from price here at this point? So, if I'm leaning lower, how much lower we can go for the day, right? Are we gonna get drop 2% more? I don't know. Like I've seen big moves, but I don't know if we're gonna have a 6% down move today on the day, right? Uh, so the way I see it right now is you can trade, but you have to measure your risk. you also want to be, if you want to be involved on any of these moves, because your model presents like the way I took the trade on ES, uh, and if you have the rule to just take your model under any circumstance, and you have to just be aware of what you just said, that the market doesn't know, or we actually don't know what we can expect from market today. So just reduce your risk. If you are not okay with losing any money today, you can just close your computer, close trading view, and just don't even look at the charts. Because if you did you took the decision to not look at charts and not trade, like if you are okay with not taking a trade today, then the best would be to just uh, not watch charts. Because when you're looking at the charts, you may be confused or just see something that it might be worth taking, and you probably are gonna take it. And if you lose, you're gonna just regret that decision just because you failed your own rules. But I think it would be just like, because on my model and the way I trade, I have rules and I just follow my rules. So I think everyone should have that plan or that rules where, okay, there's people that don't trade the day before an FP. If that rule is on your trading plan, you're gonna your job is gonna be to follow that rule. Uh, if you don't trade when market just moved that much, you're just gonna follow that rule. My rule is, if there's something worth taking, uh, I'm just gonna take it. If there's any circumstance that um, is telling me that today is not like high probability day, then I just reduce my risk and I just have my rule set that I just follow. So Renee, I think the best advice for me would be to just create your own trading plan and your own decisions and just follow them. Thank you, Flumi. Thank you. Yeah, Andrew. Like patience right now is the key. Uh, and yeah, following your plan. Like I was okay with taking that trade there. I was okay with taking that stop loss. That's why I took the trade. It also depends on how you are doing, right? Because I had two really nice days uh this week. Like I'm up 8,000, yeah, 8,000 for the week. Um so I actually don't care risking some of it for a possible move here. Gold is moving nice. Like that's actually the same. We were looking at ES, that gold trade. Uh, it's based on the same logic. Then yes, we did have some sort of manipulation down. We took liquidity. We closed with displacement above the breaker. We didn't get a tap into the breaker, but we are moving up higher. And it also makes sense because we do have here some sort of SMTs. Sorry, some sort of smooth edges aligning with some sort of session liquidity. So we have these smooth edges aligning with London session liquidity. So the same way that trade on gold worked out, it could work out on ES or NQ. ES moving lower, and Q probably gonna follow and trade way lower. Why I'm dying. Look, YM was way cleaner when it comes to a bearish unicorn setup. And ES is now showing us bearish setup on the M15. We tapped into an hourly fair value gap, liquidity sweep, breaker. But yeah, nothing's looking like uh, worth uh, risking anymore, right? So if someone has any question or wants to go over anything, just let me know. Otherwise, we're gonna. I think I'm gonna just close the stream because there's nothing interesting for me to keep looking at. I'm gonna remove this because I don't want to induce anyone into taking this. Okay, guys, thank you so much um, for spending some time here again. Um, we're gonna stream again next week. Probably I'm gonna keep the same days, so it's gonna be uh, Tuesday and Thursday. I will post it on X anyway. So yeah, probably streaming Thursday and Tuesday next week again. Let's see if we get uh, something cleaner and we can get some trades. Because actually, I'm growing some accounts on. Uh, okay, Rene, yeah, nice one. So when it comes to SMTs, I don't actually. Okay, so I don't actually use SMTs to frame my trades, right? Because I like, let's say for example, Kane. Uh, his model is based on SMTs with NQ and ES, and then like forming SMTs at some standard deviation levels. I don't actually do that. I just look for SMTs to give more weight into my own trade ideas. Also, I use SMTs uh, to just know, okay, if my drawn liquidity, because I use so like most of the times I use session liquidity as my drawn liquidity. Um, so if there's SMTs at this at my drawn liquidity, that's one of the reasons to just probably reduce my risk. Also, if I'm on a trade and I'm seeing like price go down, one of the things I try to look for is SMTs to just kind of confirm, like yeah, because to kind of look for a confluence to just say okay, we are dropping but we are farming SMT, so it's at least for now it's worth keeping the trade open. Some sort of like taking decisions based off SMTs but not taking the decision to open a trade based on the SMT, right? It's just kind of a way to keep track of how price is moving and what can I expect from price uh, when we form SMT, and just decide if I'm gonna keep my trade open, if I just want to close, uh, and yeah, that's basically it. And when it comes to just giving like the weight on the SMT, there's no particular like I'm for me the higher time frame is the one that rules, right? So you're probably see me frame SMTs or look for SMTs at the same time frame that my trade, like if I have a trade open on the M5, you're gonna see me watching SMTs at M5 or higher. um if I do have conflicting SMTs uh and I'm in a trade, probably if my trade is in profit, I'm gonna move my stop loss to break even, because when we have conflicting SMTs, we don't actually know what price is going to do, right? So I just try to reduce my risk uh, if there's information that is conflicting, like we have SMT at highs and we have SMT at lows. Uh, yeah, exactly. So as I was saying, some sort of decision taking based on what I have in charts. So as you said, when I have a completely SMTs, I try to reduce my risk or the risk on my trade and so on, right? Hope it makes sense. So okay, guys, if there's no more questions, I'm just gonna close. Enjoy the rest of the day. See you guys next week, Tuesday and Thursday again. Um, And yeah, as always, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate every single one of you just stopping by, if it's for a few minutes. And yeah, guys, have a good day and see you next week.